Hello. So, some of you know my husband, Stan DeWitt. He's been on this stage a few times, and in the last year he found his biological father and a half-sister and a whole bunch of cousins and a whole bunch of nieces and nephews, and our Christmas list got very big. In fact, on my fridge now is a full-size piece of paper with all the new cousins and their birthdays, because we're new to the family, you know. So last month, I noticed that it was my husband's first cousin once removed who lives in Long Beach. Her grandson's 8th birthday was coming up. And we were at his house for a barbecue just a few weeks before his birthday, and this soon-to-be 8-year-old boy brought this binder to me full of, well, about half full of Pokemon cards. And I was like, wow, Pokemon is still around? I had no idea. And he's sharing all of his cards, and he knows all the names, and they're pretty, and I think, wow, I'm impressed. On the way home from that dinner, it dawned on me his birthday's coming in a couple weeks. I now know what to get him. I'll go get some Pokemon cards, right? How hard can that be? So a couple weeks later, I'm at the Target, the 2-story Target in Lakewood, you know, and I'm like, yeah, Pokemon cards. I bet I can find them here. I go into the store, I look around, can't find them. I ask somebody. They're right next to Register 1. There's a whole wall. I go over to Register 1. On this side of the wall is My Little Pony, and over here is Power Rangers. But right in the middle is an empty section, completely. Nothing's there, nothing on the pegs, nothing on the shelves, and all the tags say Pokemon. So I asked Register number 1 cashier, is the Pokemon somewhere else in the store? She says, no, the distributor will be here this afternoon. Okay, well, I'm not gonna wait around, it's early morning, but later that day, I'm on Bellflower Boulevard, right by the Target in Los Altos. Oh, I'll go in. I know this Target, I go there a lot. So I figure I know right where the Pokemon cards are. So I make a beeline to Register 1, and as I'm walking towards the area, a little boy goes running past me, a little 4 or 5-year-old boy. And I look behind me, and his mom's trying to keep up with him. So we are talking and getting to where the Pokemon cards are. But there's a man there with a cart. And as we get closer to him, he says, there's a line.
Oh.
There's a line? I haven't even bought anything yet. What am I standing in line for? And he points over to the lingerie section where there are 12 grown-ass men in line for Pokemon. And I am totally flabbergasted. Like, what is going on here? And at first I'm like, I'm not gonna wait in line, but I'm like, well, they don't have them at the other one. This might be my only chance. So I have a little time, so I go get in line right behind the mom and the little boy. And I'm like looking around like, does people really understand what's going on here? And I'm really like, it's so surreal. And the guy who's putting up all the Pokemon cards and what have you, he's done now, and he invites us one at a time to come over to the Pokemon section. So there's 13 people in front of me, and I'm slowly getting up there, and it starts to dawn on me, now I have too many choices. Like, I don't even know where to begin on how to pick some Pokemon cards. So the little boy gets up there and he knows exactly what he wants. He wants this big box of like 100 cards. I'm like, oh gosh, this is too much pressure. And I'm looking around, I'm trying to find somebody to help me, because now I'm standing in front of everything. And I know I have a look of sheer terror on my face. And the very nice young man behind me taps me on the shoulder and he says, these 4 right here just came out today That's why we're all here. I wanted to hug him. I wanted to hug and kiss him. He was my Pokemon angel. So I grabbed 4 packs, 10 cards in each pack, and I rush over to the self-checkout, and I'm shaking. I'm seriously shaking, wondering if I need a bodyguard to get to my car with the Pokemon cards. And is the distributor okay? Like, is he in an armored truck or what? So I get to my car. I'm still shaking, and I'm like, who's gonna believe this story right now? But I'm here to tell you, it's God honest truth. And Christopher opened his Pokemon cards, and he liked them so much, he wrote a song about them.
Aww. Please give it up for Lynda.